Happy Wednesday, guys. I am going to be back tomorrow, so hopefully you're acting respectful and being courteous to the sub. Remember, we don't want to have any conversations when I get back. Okay, so today, you guys, we are going to determine the order of positive and negative numbers, okay? Today, we're going to be using things like the greater than and less than sign. And we're going to be looking at positive and negative numbers. So we're comparing positive and negative numbers. Okay. Okay, so the first thing that we need to remember over here in our work zone on page 364, please give the kids a minute to turn to page 364 if they haven't already by pausing the video. Okay, so hopefully you remember that this sign is greater than. Please write all of this. Okay, this sign is less than. Okay. And hopefully you remember whatever your elementary school teacher taught you, that some like the alligator eats the bigger number or whatever. Okay. So the opening is to the greater number, to which number is larger than the other one. Okay. So we need to make sure that we remember those things, those vocabulary for elementary school. Okay, now, if I'm going to compare, I have like a positive compared to a positive, something like 5 and 7. Okay, go ahead and pause the video for a moment. Okay, hopefully you knew that 7 is greater than 5, or I would read this as 5 is less than 7. So the opening here would be towards the 7, okay? Go ahead and take a moment and compare these two numbers. Okay, make sure the alligator eats the bigger number or whatever. When you're finished, compare with the people at your table. Okay. All right, hopefully you have the greater than sign, and you know that 6 is greater than 4. Okay, now, when I'm comparing negative numbers, guys, you need to remember that on the number line, if I go from one number to the other one, and I'm moving on the number line to the left, it's this number further on the left is going to be less than. Okay? If when I'm moving, I'm going this way, so this number, it would be greater than. So if ever you're not sure whether something's less than or greater than, I want you to think about the number line. Okay? So, again, let's look at two positive numbers. Okay, so let's say I have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and let's say I'm comparing 2 and 4. Okay, I start at 2 and I'm going to go to 4, right? So I start at 2 and I'm going this way to 4, right? Okay, so I know going this way, the arrow's going this way, and so that's going to be greater than. So the 4 is greater than the 2. Okay. Now, let's do a positive and a negative number. Let's say I have 2, and I'm going to compare it to -1. Okay. So I have my number line, and I have 2, 1, 0, -1, -2. Okay, I'm going to start here, and I'm going to here. Okay, so I'm going from here to here. Excuse me. So I'm ending at -1. So this tells me that -1 is less than 2, right? Because my arrow is going this way. Right? So that means less than. So -1 is less than 2. So again, if the alligator is going to eat the bigger number, it's going to be this way. Okay? I want you to try 3 of them. Try 3 and -2. What sign should go in there? Then try -2 and 4. What sign should go in there? And then try -7 and 1. Okay? What sign should go in there? Okay, take a minute and try these 3 problems on your own. Then talk with the team or talk with your partner, your shoulder partner. And then I want you to talk as a class. Okay? All right, go ahead and pause the video now. Okay, so hopefully you talked as a class and you knew that 3 is greater than 2, -2. Okay, -2 and 4, which one's bigger? Yep, hopefully you have the less than sign in there. And -7 and 1. Hopefully you knew that 1 was greater than -7. But wait a minute, -7 is more than 1, right? So how come 1 is greater than -7? That's right, because it's further to the left on the number line, right, guys? The further left you go, the smaller the number. So I want to show you something. What if I have -7 and -5? Okay, a lot of you might think, well, 7's more than 5, right? They're both negative, so -7 has to be bigger. Not true, friends. 0, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. Okay, so I start here and I'm going to go this way to get to -7, right? Remember, guys, the further on the left it is, the smaller the number is. You can think about it this way. Would you rather owe someone $5 or $7? Well, 5, right? Why? Because 5 is closer to 0. -5 is bigger than -7. Okay, so then on the negative side, the number closest to 0 is bigger. Okay, so let's look at this one. The temperature on Wednesday was 2 degrees Fahrenheit. The temperature on Wednesday was -2. Write an inequality to compare the temperatures. Okay, so we have 2 and -2. Go ahead and put which sign goes there. Yep, hopefully you knew that 2 is obviously greater than -2. Okay, now look at page 365. Okay, so now, so now we're going to put these numbers in order from greatest to least. Okay, so the first thing that you can do, guys, is you can graph them all on the number line. Okay, obviously the greater ones are over here. The smallest are over here. Okay, so I'm looking on the number line. Oh, here's 1. That's going to be the biggest. Then I'm going, oh, here's 1. That's going to be the next one. Going, oh, here's 1, -3. And then going, oh, here's 1, -9. So now I'm going from greatest to smallest, or greatest to least. Okay, if I want least to greatest, like it says here, I'm going to start over here with the least, and I'm going to go this way now, right? Because I'm starting with small, and I'm going to greatest. So if I wanted smallest to greatest, like it says, I'm going to go -9, keep going, -3, keep going, 0, and then 6. Okay, now the second way to do it is I can compare the signs